Yeah. What are we watching? What trailer are we watching, by the way?
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
You say you had a trailer, Anthony? Trailer? A trailer?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Jump on the car, because I'm a ninja.
Every warrior has a beginning.
I'm on a new level. For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace.
Where's the RZA at?
Warriors like you, join us.
What do I have to do? The journey from here.
I think it's a guy from Crazy Rich Asians.
But that is just the beginning.
Oh, it is Snake Eyes. All right. I thought it was a Storm Shadow movie for some reason. I don't know why.
But he doesn't look blind. I thought Snake Eyes is blind.
Nah, he was just like mute. And I think he's white too. They're making him Asian mix in this. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter, I guess.
I don't know. Supposedly this has been in talks for a while now.
Is it relevant though? Because when was the last G.I.Joe movie that came out?
The Rock, that Rock one with the G.I.Joe
Retaliation. A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Like 9 years ago, I think. Huh?
Like, all right, I might be the minority few who actually like the G.I. Joe movies because they remind me of the cartoons. If you watch the cartoons now, you kind of realize that the cartoons were 30-minute commercials for the toys. That's what they were. The stories were like all over the place. And like almost each episode, they had like a new G.I. Joe or a new Cobra villain or a new vehicle that they were using. Then, they show that new vehicle. Then next week is on the toy shelves and you had to buy it. It was a toy commercial.
I had so many G.I. Joes.
And that's what the movies were. The movies they were action packed. They gave me exactly what I wanted from G.I. Joes. You're like, I didn't even mind. I could care less that Marlon Wayne was in it. I thought he did a good enough job.
No, I have to watch it again. I don't remember. I actually don't remember.
All right, so you're not gonna remember the movie because the stories are like, but the action.
The Rock, though, right? I mean, like the Rock was in one of them.
He was in the second one. He kind of took over. Channing Tatum was the main character for the first one, and the second one they just killed him. Like,
I think that was like the beginning of The Rock trying to
dominate Hollywood,
bring life to movies again. Like, oh, we'll just bring The Rock in, and then, hey, it's great. And then the next one, we'll just bring The Rock in. Hey, it's good.
Yeah.
All right, they put him. He's in like everything now. This guy's in like everything. I mean, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm a Rock fan. I mean, I think he does decent movies. I think he does decent movies. Not a bad actor. He could be, that sarcastic, funny guy, or he could be that like big tough guy, or he could play a dad. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think overall.
The thing is, though, do we care about this movie? Is it relevant right now? Was there any hype behind it?
Unless they're gonna do like a trilogy, or they're gonna get back into the whole G.I. Joe series.
I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah.
Fighting, flipping, swords, guns, jumping.
I mean, obviously, it's the story behind Snake Eyes. Obviously,
which is gonna make it a prequel to the first two movies.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Like, what's the issue with him and his brother? What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna make G.I. Joe relevant again. Maybe G.I. Joe was coming out at a time where it was oversaturation with certain movies of the similar genre. I think it came out around, of course, you have Marvel movies coming out. You also had, I think, Transformers was out around that time. So maybe there was this oversaturation. There's too many movies like this out.
But you still got the ridiculous saturation. I mean, granted, it's a pause because the bigger movies so far we know of are already done, but Marvel's not finished. You still got DC's not finished. You got these big things that's not finished. I mean, listen, when I was a kid, G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes was my dude. You know what I mean? That dude came in, he was always like that, cutting up everybody, killing this guy behind. Like, that was my dude right there. It was like my favorite character. I probably only character I even remember off of the G.I. Joes, to be honest with you. You know, and that was like
so many characters.
No, I know there's a lot, but that's the only one I can remember that I even cared about.
Yeah, Lady Jane. Or was it didn't they have a guy named Falcon? Was it Falcon? Cobra Commander.
I don't remember any characters.
I'm just trying to like Shipwreck, Beachhead.
No, I can't. You got me on there. Like I said, only one I remember was Snake Eyes, and that was because that was like
Storm
my
Shadow.
favorite character.
They had like a whole group of like different ninjas. Like I know Cobra had more ninjas, which is kind of fucked up. You're trying to say all ninjas are bad. Like
no, but you know, that's what they had. And they had to give. You know what it is? They had to kind of like give Snake Eyes some kind of like
the Pentor. I mean, come on. There's so many Destro. There's so many characters.
Deathstroke? There's a Deathstroke in that? So dude, like I said.
All right, so Destro was the dude like the silver head who apparently he was like Scottish or whatever, but I could have sworn like he looked like a pimp in the cartoon because I remember him like this fur kind of thing going on, and he had like this smooth silver head. I thought he was like a black guy with a silver head. That's what I thought. And he had like this smooth, like dark, like silky kind of voice. I was like, yeah, that guy's a pimp.
Oh well, I don't know. He could have been pimping before pimping was pimping. I do not remember.
But yeah, I think what they need to do to bring more hype, show a lengthier trailer. I know this is just a teaser. You're gonna have to bring out another trailer, and you're gonna have to show some more action sequences.
I feel like they need to put a little more information about it out too. Like, what is this a beginning? Is this a thing? Like, is this a start of a trilogy? You know what I mean? Like,
care about this movie. Like, give me good action sequences and a decent enough story, and you can build off of that. You know, you can make it a trilogy, like you said, Mike, or you can start introducing other characters. You know, the next
if they're gonna start like doing G.I. Joe origin stories, okay, but they got there has to be like, I mean,
it has to lead up to something. Yeah,
listen, this is what I'm saying. It has to be. Maybe they try to do a lead up, almost like what Marvel did. They start off with one character, they start breaking, they start coming off with another character. You know what I mean? Maybe they start using the same formula. You know what I mean? Maybe they're trying the same formula, I should say, because not everybody can pull up that formula. But you know what I mean? Maybe they're trying to do a formula like that, and you know, starting off, here's what G.I. Joe is, and then making, like you said, another G.I. Joe character movie, then another one, and then tie them all together and be like G.I. Joe, and it's like this big collaboration.
I'm already gonna say it. I'm on board. All you have to do is you had me on ninjas, all right? I saw swords, dudes jumping on cars. I'm on board. I'll watch it.
I'll take a watch, depending on what streaming service it's on or whatever it's on. I'll take a watch, you know, and maybe do a video on it.
It might be movie theaters only though.
Fuck out of here then. I'll wait till it's on something kind of wait till some kind of service gets it. Eventually one of them gets it. Yep. You know what I mean? One of them will get it. I mean, if it's only gonna be movies right now, HBO will probably get it eventually. You know what I mean?
You have to see who's the production company behind it. So,
and you know what I mean? And if they're smart, they will put it on a streaming service because
I think Netflix is doing this one, Mike.
Well, we'll see.
Attitude changed.
We'll see, because Netflix is 50-50 these days.
Nah, it's not Netflix. I don't even know who is doing it. I have to look it up. But yeah, fuck it, I'm on board. Why not?
I mean, like I said, if it's on a streaming service, I don't have to go pay $100 to go to a movie for it. I'm okay. I'll check it out. But
he's okay. All right.
It's MGM. Paramount.
Paramount. Okay, so he may go to Paramount.
MGM, Skydance, E1, and then Paramount.
Probably Paramount's going to get it on their service then eventually. If they do the service like that. I don't know if they're going to do. I mean, most of these services are starting to do things like that where they get the movies that are in the theaters. but I don't know if Paramount's going to do that. They don't have, if that's part of their package, but it'll eventually end up on Paramount. That means if it's a Paramount project,
Whatever.
which I know that's $8 is fucking spend or $10, whatever. I really don't. I don't have no interest in doing that unless it's got some good stuff to it. I mean, I don't.
We'll figure out a way to watch this movie one way or another. Even if I have to fucking FaceTime you while I go to the movie theater and just hold up the phone to the screen.
Yeah, and you'll get like the guy like that works there be like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Oh, it's good. I'm a reviewer. I do this.
Listen. It's my friend. He couldn't make it. He's got COVID. It was his dying wish.
My friend's on quarantine right now. Don't worry.
You know what I mean? It's shit. It's his dying wish. He wanted to watch it.
But yeah, that's I guess that's our thoughts on this. And